Shaw. I am 43 years old. I came from San Diego. I was actually born in Presque Isle, Maine. I came to California when I was 9 years old, and I moved to the IE. I went to elementary school there, went to junior high there, high school, and then around 16 I went back home again to Presque Isle, and I started getting into my addiction. My childhood, it was good. My dad unfortunately died when I was 9 years old. My grandfather of a heart attack. My grandfather died when I was 10. He got lung cancer. Those were kind of the good role models in my life. I lost him at a young age, so then we were out here in California, so I got raised up by my mom. She did the best she could for being a single mother. I got an older brother that kind of was around a little bit and kind of did his own life and moved on. So I kind of started at a young age drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes around 15, 16 years old. I've always been a drinker, kind of just, it's always been in the family, always parties, birthday parties, occasions, whatever it may be, we drank. And so I drank and I just didn't know how to stop drinking. So when I turned roughly 17, I got involved with meth, and I did that for a few years, and I just didn't know how to stop. Many years of my life, I used to, every job that I had, I drank and I smoked weed with. But it always hindered me down the road. For maybe a couple of years, 3 or 4 years, it always was a crutch. It always began to have bad problems. Always ended up losing a job. The jobs I did have, I was a property maintenance man. I did that for about 15 years. I did landscaping for about 10 years. I did direct TV for a few years. The jobs I had were long-term jobs, but they always ended because of my alcoholism. When I was 26, because of meth and the people I was hanging around, got raided, got a sales charge. And then it was a snowball effect. Got out, started going to a program, did a couple, but then once I left the program, just doing drugs, I couldn't stop. I didn't know how to get away from it. I didn't know how to ask for help. I knew I needed it. My mom, my brother, and they always kept telling me, "Wait a minute, man, when are you gonna get your head out of your butt? When are you gonna stop?" And I couldn't really give an answer because I didn't know how to. They were trying to give me help, but I wasn't seeking it, so I didn't know what to do. Before I knew it, like 10 years of my life had passed away. What got me involved with the ranch was my brother. He was going to water life that I had no idea about for a few years, and me, every once in a while, they would bring it up. I'd go see my mom, try to get money, get food, whatever the circumstance may be at the time, and she'd always say, "Hey, there's a bed open at this ranch. There's a bed open at this ranch." I always say, "Oh yeah, I'll go." I was just saying that to be nice so I could get the couple bucks that I was needing at that time, and I'd leave. But he kept planting that seed in my head, and so they wouldn't stop. So there's one day some things had happened where I was at. Some people tried to come get me. I think they were trying to kill me. I don't know for sure, but there was quite a few of them. And how that circumstance ended that day, I remember leaving and going to my mom's house saying, "All right, I need to call my brother." And I talked to him and I said, "All right, man, come get me." And he was living up here in the IE, and I was in San Diego at the time. And he goes, "All right, I'll be right there." And he came, picked me up, and dropped me off. Okay, now I got to do this. Because I was here. I was willing because I was tired. The place was beautiful when I first pulled up. I had no idea what I was getting myself involved in, but honestly, it didn't matter because at that point in my life, I was done. I was tired of the running around and doing things I was doing, so I wanted a new start. So no matter what this place was going to give me, I was open-hearted to it. And so, but this place is awesome. But the next day when I came to, I was like, okay, I'm on a big old ranch with some horses and some pigs and some cows and a bunch of guys again. So it was like, all right, let's just, let's go. I focused this time way more on God than I did before. Before I had certain things set in my mind that I wanted to do, which would be, get the job, get the car, get the house, get sober. My life going with my wife at the time, I wasn't seeking God. I wasn't looking at the number one goal. And it was my spiritual walk, my walk with God, and putting Him first. I put me first again, and that wasn't right. But this time, it's been wonderful. Just leaving everything at His feet, like I needed to do before, and I did this time. It's been wonderful.